Alright, so welcome to my replay commentary of Yamato. This was a game I did yesterday on stream. It turned out to be a pretty big game. I wasn't expecting it to be, especially since I'm not the best battleship player. I'm not even like close. I don't say I'm really good at battleships. I say I'm like okay. I'm not really a battleship player. I'm a cruiser player, but it's a pretty good battleship game, I think. So let's just watch it together here and just see what's gonna happen. Alright guys, before this commentary starts, since we're on our way driving, I just want to really tell you I'm big fan, man. Big fan of all of you for the support on Twitch, on YouTube, on Discord, everything. We have 1,300 followers on Twitch. We've got almost 100 subs on YouTube. We've got 300, almost 300 members on Discord. Soon, hopefully. I'm really thankful, man, for all the support. But anyway, I think we meet all the requirements for CC. We do. So I'm just waiting for a response, maybe from Wargaming soon, maybe, or even Twitch for Twitch partner. But hopefully we can get CC. I don't feel any reason why we shouldn't. So I thank all of you, man, for the support, and I hope you enjoy this replay. It's a pretty good replay, so I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, thank you again for the support. Good luck and have fun with the replay. Alright, so let's look at the matchmaking here. So we have a Montana, a Thunder, double GK, and a Yamato for battleships. We have a Salem, a Venezia, and a Moskva Smolensk for cruisers, and then we have double Shima as destroyers. And we can't forget the carrier, Hakuryu. So that's the matchmaking we're dealing with. We spawned on Sleeping Giant here. We're going to the left-hand side. I normally prefer going to the left-hand side on this map for any ship I play. Unless I spawn like hard right, because normally on the left-hand side you can get some easier shots over these islands early on. And you can even maybe punish some people going from B to A, which you can't do from the other side here, because the islands are too high. We try to get this Salem off guard, but kind of suffer to hit him like a million times. That's I guess our first shot where we kind of punished him for his mistake. He's running it down, so. But so is our Hindenburg. Yeah. Both teams this game are gonna be very interesting, very very interesting, especially our team. But I guess you'll get to see that later on. So we tried to take a shot here on the Thunder. I guess it was worth it. Of course, it's always worth it. Trying to shoot Thunders. They have a raised citadel, supposedly. So there you go. We crushed the Thunder. About 35,000 damage on that shot. Shima spotted in mid, so we know where torpedoes could be coming from if he's running 20-kilometer torpedoes. Now everything's unspotted, so we're just gonna chill out. So here I'm a bit kited away because look, so there's a Thunder right there. I don't want to be caught pushing into a Thunder or a GK or a Salem because they crush me. Like, I know my team's pushing in, but I'm slower than them. Like, literally, I think second slowest battleship in the game after Vermont. So, right. So, and when we're longer range like this, we can arc more shells. So here we go. A shot on the GK. He's he seems to be kind of broadside, but he's pretty angled right now. And he was moving at like zero point 0.5 knots, so we kind of missed him, as you do. That's fine. So my thought process here behind this turn, because you see my teammates are pushing on the left. I'm with my clanmate Fryce here. Fryce and this Thunder are gonna push up, try to control this flank, whilst I'm too slow. I can't follow them. They're way faster than me. So I decided, yo, I'm just gonna go middle here. I'm gonna turn around and go mid or something, go D, because it'll just take me forever to go around this island to try to get some shots. So maybe even cut this GK off, get some damage. I don't know. So that's the thought process behind turning around here. It's just too slow to chase stuff. It will take me out of the match. I'll be full HP at the end. I'd have 0 damage. It's just not worth it. Now Thunder kept going next to Fryce there and our Thunder, so that's pretty good for them. They crushed him, as you can see. He's half HP already. Now, Salem, as you can see from those shots, still behind that rock up there. Okay, here we go. So I tried to get a shot on this thunder. I mean, you can arc these islands are beautiful. This is why I love playing A side, man. You can just arc and arc and arc. Oh, rip. Well, 5 pens isn't too bad in the Yama. 2 bounces though, unfortunately. I did want a cheek citadel there. That's what I tried to aim for. Maybe I aimed too high for that, but it is what it is. Sometimes you don't get them, sometimes you do. So Shima was spotted north of mid, last spotted. So I don't want to go cross in front of this island in mid. I'm gonna go behind it just to be safe, so I don't get caught off guard and dev struck by torpedoes. So we're just walking back next to our Montana GK. This isn't the best map position in the game, but it's a just in case to keep you alive. Because if the Shima's in mid, you get crushed. So you just walk down here. You don't have to do this all the time. If there's no destroyer, for example, you can just maybe walk around mid or, but you still have to be careful because of the carrier threat. The carrier is always a threat because you're always going to be spotted. Look, as he's doing right now, he's striking us. So he's gonna spot us, he's gonna do damage to us, he's gonna blow our DCP, and then the Salem can set permafires. So I'd rather play it safe and come back here. I'm slowing down here to try to get more shots on the Salem, more pressure on him. He's gonna hit his head on a rock because he doesn't know what to do. There's 3 battleships on his head right now. He beached. He's confused. He got citadeled by, I believe, my Montana there. Unfortunately, we don't land a cheek citadel on him, so that's kind of sad, but it's gonna happen again. Our GK gets a shot. Unfortunately, does like 0 damage, but that's GK sometimes. Especially with buffed Salem armor if he's running 406s. Actually, even the 420s won't pen his deck, so. Montana hits him for about 7k. That's good damage. And we finish him off there, so that's pretty good. Now, I'm just back here. This island's pretty good too, because you can arc over it and you can use it to hide behind. But I think we move out of here. Go even more south, because we don't want to get rolled over, because our flank is losing that side. D side is being lost. Fryce and the Thunder and the Shima are pushing the left-hand side. I mean, they seem to be winning that. I know Fryce had a good game too this one, so it's kind of sad at the outcome, but those games are always gonna happen. So here we try to take a shot on the Moskva. He's relatively angled, I think. So, we kind of missed anyway, so 1 overpen. He was pretty broadside. We're just chilling. And our battleship, back of the map. We're not too back of the map. Think about it here, right? You don't want to be running in to these 3 ships, 4 ships, 5 ships. There's a Shima right there, Venezia. You don't want to be running into a Venezia or a Shima or a Yama or a GK. So here, I'm pre-kited. I'm gonna pre-kite. Just get ready for their push, because they're gonna push. They don't want to just sit there, I hope. So, thought process here was, yo, these guys are gonna push. I'm gonna get pre-kited. Carrier comes for me, because I'm kind of an isolated target here. This is the issue. I'm with my Montana, but me and the Montana do not have sufficient AA to stop a strike, so he will come for me. I did shoot down a fair bit of planes, 4 planes, which is actually quite a lot for Yama. He does miss my Citadel, which made me really happy. Moskva is 1k HP. I'm pretty sure our Holland will finish that off. Those are the HE shells coming from him. I think he trades though. Yeah, he trades. He was really low. I guess it's okay. He was probably radared, so. Now, GK running into us. This is not too fun to fight against, because he's pretty well armored. We got 4 bounces, as you can see. He can still pen his nose, but he can't pen his deck. He can pen his superstructure, but you tend to get overpens. The nose is where you want to shoot this guy, but if you miss the nose, you might hit the turret and bounce or non-pen or something. You hit the deck and you bounce, Or you hit the belt and you non-pen and bounce. So there's many ways you can not damage his GK here when he's bow in, but you just have to try hit him on the nose. Now, we only got one pen there, 4 ricochets, unfortunately. It's not too fun fighting in a bow GK, but I mean, it's not fun for him playing a bow in GK. This is just what he has to do to live, so. He's running fighter plane, which means our carrier's gonna have a tougher time to try to do damage to him consistently. So the Shima is trying to contest C here. He's 5k HP, and we have a carrier player, a midway, so he should get punished by either HE bombs or rockets, so I assume our midway has that under control. I don't think I arc this shot. He's reversing behind that big mountain, so I for sure don't get that shot, but he's accelerating, so we might have had a no. He's accelerating too fast. He'll go behind the higher mountain too. Thing is, our midway here had to use rockets or HE bombers, man, but he kept torping the Shima for some reason, and you get to see that later. Actually, this Shima dies. You'll get to see it on a different Shima. Because there's there's 2 Shimas in this game. This Montana crushes that Shima, God bless. Try to shoot the GK again. This is the only thing we can really shoot. We don't want him to run into us because he has secondary range on us, and those secondaries kind of crush, so if they set fires, if they pen you, anything, they just crush you, so you gotta be careful. He does kill our Venezia, which is really unfortunate. I don't know how our Venezia was spotted in smoke. He must have shot or something, which is a mistake. I'm here chilling on the eye line, kited away. In my Yamato. Sometimes this is what you have to do to survive. Doesn't mean you go to the eye line straight away. I am only in this position because of the circumstances in this match. So, people pushing our flank, coming over. Price is on the A line. He pushed up with our team, but I mean, pushing into like 4 ships is kind of difficult. So I mean, they did pretty well for what they had. He has 2 kills. He has a bunch of damage too. Remember, at this point, Fry said he was like around at 180, 190k right now. So, I mean, me and him are doing pretty well this game. I would say so. Unfortunately, we're still losing the game by a significant amount. Alright, so more shots out on this GK. It takes forever to kill one of these things at this angle. Just literally forever. Unless you have crossfires like that. Nice shot from the Montana. Finishes off the GK. So let's see. Now here is where I turn in. It's kind of a risky shot because it's a Venezia, so if he punishes my broadside, he can probably out-trade me if I don't get a Citadel on him, so yeah, and we don't. We get an overpen and a pen, and if he hits his shot, yeah, he does 7k to us, so he literally out-traded us. And this is nerfed Venezia Sab, by the way, with the worst angles, but I mean, we were pretty broadside, so that's on us. I'm looking for things to shoot. I'm like looking at my damage counter now. I was streaming this live. We were really excited. Everyone was really excited. Chat was hyped. My clanmates were kind of hyped too. I know, so this Venezia here. No, I don't. Did I get the shot? I guess I blind shoot it, but I don't think I land anything. Let's see. I land that's 8k. We take 8k for free right there. Confederate. At this point, we just got Confederate. Looking to get high caliber. So here, when I'm turned in, I'm not turning straight into D because there's been a Shima unspotted for a really long time. There he is. Speaking of the Shamat, there he is. He's been unspotted for an extremely long time, and we don't want him to maybe catch us off guard with some torpedoes, because those torpedoes do hurt if they land, and we're only on 48 HP, so if they hit us, probably like 3 of them kill us. So we just gotta deal with it here. Shoot the Montana. So I'm not running straight into D because of the risk of torpedoes. If there was no torpedo threat, I still don't think I would run straight into D, because you don't want to try kill yourself in this game. You want to try prolong your survival till the end, maybe, so you maybe have a chance of winning the game. Now Montana going into the gap, my Montana, it's not the best place to be, especially with a shimmer right there. I would say maybe he goes up mid with his full HP, maybe punches those battleships up there, does some damage. Going into this gap kind of kills him later on. You'll see the shimmer does do crazy maneuver. Torp rushes him. I mean, he's on a rock, full HP Montana. What do you expect the shimmer to do? This Montana is giving us free broadside. Our Montana crushes him, which is okay, I guess. He did get that shot. We kill him. Citadels. He was just showing us full broadside. He had to angle to like me and the Montana, so it's kind of interesting position there for him walking out. So this Venezia is walking broadside in the gap. This is what I don't understand from this Venezia. He was playing fine, I think, until this point where he's just showing me flat broadside. I think he's maybe confused because there's a Montana in his head or something, but I'm pretty sure we just finish him off. We do. Double sit, 14.8k. That's like one sit, but okay, we'll take the double sit. Now, Hakuryu. I'm like looking at this carrier, I'm like, yes, I can shoot the carrier. Finally. He's right here. So I try to aim for the Citadel. I assume it's like somewhere there, because you aim for like cheek. Carriers do have a cheek, it seems. I shoot right there. I hit double sit, which is amazing for a carrier at that angle, I think. Really lucky shots. These torpedoes from the Shima, he sent one set at us, he sent 2 sets on the Montana, he rushes the Montana, kills him. I live because I take no torpedoes. But Shima's on 300 HP, and our carrier is not using rockets or bombs, I don't know. I ask him to. I tell him there's 2 minutes left in the game to rocket him. Just bring out your rockets, you can kill him really easily, really quickly. But he goes to Torp the Yama instead. I'm not sure the thought process behind that. Well, anyway, we get a shot somehow on the Shima. Shima's spotted, even though the planes are behind rocks. I don't know how the Shima's spotted right now. We kill the Shima. I'm really happy right now, because we're 4 kills, and we need 5 for our Yamamoto Kraken. And I'm like, okay, what can I get a Kraken on? Kraken can give us a reload buff. It can give us a super heal back to almost like 60% HP, I would say. It would basically win us this game single-handedly, Yamamoto here, but I think this is one of the biggest mistakes I've made this game, is not shoot this GK right now, like right before that Yama shot me. Because I think if I shot the GK right there, I would get an extra shot this game, which helps me out in the longer run. Right, so here the Yama just gives us cheek coming around the corner. This Yamato doesn't care. He's like, I'll give you all the damage, man, but I want to kill you. So I'm really sad that I didn't get a double sit or something. We only got 1, but it is what it is. 1's a lot already. He does 16k to me. I think it's a Citadel hit too. We aim for his cheek. 22k. 1 sit again, unfortunately. I really want these double sits, but we're not getting them. And see, so if I shot that GK, first of all, I might have had an extra shot here to shoot this Yama with and kill him, so I get Yamamoto. But yeah, I think that was the biggest mistake, to not get the 400k this game. I was really sad at the end of this game for 2 reasons. I'll explain to that in the score screens, but that's crazy. Alright, so for the score screens, we got 394,000 damage. We got 9 Citadel hits. We got 4 kills. Unfortunately, we didn't get the Kraken for Yamamoto. We got 4 kills. And then for the 2 achievements we got Confederate and High Caliber. So I really wanted more achievements. Of course, everyone wants more achievements, but I guess that's the only 2 we're gonna get this game, so that's okay. For our XP, we got 2.6k base XP on a loss. Fries got 1.4k base XP. So the thing is, Fries did 250,000 damage a game and 2 kills on the north flank, basically alone, right? So, I mean, good work to him. Combined, me and Fries did about 650,000 damage this game, and we still couldn't win. We did basically almost the entire thing. The Montana helped us, I mean, significantly. 1.8k base XP for him, so he did really well. But as you can see, we have top XP on both teams, even though we lost, which looks really funny, actually, looking at it right now. It's kind of crazy. Their Yamato played really well, too, to be honest, so I mean, good for him. He won the game. GK, he was just there, living. Their carrier wasn't too high on the scoreboard. Our midway wasn't the highest on the scoreboard, but that's what it is. Um, so looking at the damage distribution, for the most part, I mean, all of it is from AP. As you can see, 392,000 damage was from AP. Those 9 Citadel hits just crushed. The alpha of the Yamato is amazing for the AP. It's really fun to fight with, but so we took ourselves. We had no heals left at the end of the game. My heals weren't perfectly used. We were using like heals early because of maybe engagements and stuff. But the damage received was 178,000 this game. So that's pretty good, I would say. That's almost double what Yamato originally has, so that's pretty good. Then we have the damages on top. We have the kill on the Montana, 70k to him. Salem, we did 40k to him. Venezia, we did 30k to him. Shima, big kill. We did 300 damage to the guy. And then GK, 87k. He died. I don't know. I think he was on another flank. No, I think someone else killed him. I'm not sure who. Maybe the Montana. I think it was the Montana, yeah. 55k on the Yama, and then the rest, yeah. So, AA defense, whatever, I don't know. AA damage doesn't really reflect on playing kills, it seems. Damage modules, AA, because people were shooting at AA, HE at us. We have some secondary hits. We got like 2k damage from secondary, so that's big, I guess. That's big damage, 2k. But for the most part, the AP damage did it this game. So that's really nice. Alright, for the last score screen we have credits and XP. We made about 713,000 net profit there for our credits. And then for XP we got about 7k ship XP, which is irrelevant on a tier 10. 400 free XP, which is also irrelevant, that's nothing. And then we have the 12k commander XP, which is actually pretty decent. We'll take that, so that's fine. So for my commander, I have for tier 1s, I have priority target and expert loader. I'll explain my thought process behind expert loader later so you'll understand. I have for tier 2s, I have adrenaline rush, expert marksman, and jack of all trades. And then yeah, for tier 3, I have SI, superintendent, extra consumables. And then for tier 4 captain skills, I have concealment and fire prevention. So for the logic behind expert loader, before people tell me, whoa, is this guy expert loadering his like Yama switching from AP to HE? Like what's happening? So that's because I share this Captain Yamamoto with my Yoshino because it's a premium ship and I can. So I like to switch it around on that ship, and that ship tends to want to switch its ammo type very often. So I put expert loader on it, and thus I can share the captain. Preventative maintenance isn't too important because your turrets basically never break on the Yamato, so that who cares? But I'll put expert loader in for my Yoshino specifically. And I'm not taking basics of survivability because for me personally, I don't believe it makes a difference for me. It's like 15%. You take the flag, and maybe a module or something, and you counterweight that, so it's irrelevant. So I'll take that build. This is the build I'm running. I shared with my Yoshino. I shared with my Shikishima. I don't mind having expert loader because preventative maintenance is also relevant, I think. So for my modules, I'm running main armaments mod 1, I'm running damage control systems mod 1, I'm running aiming systems mod 1 for better dispersion, I'm running prop mod 1 for better acceleration, I'm running concealment mod so I don't get spotted from space, and I'm also running for my 6th slot is main battery director system, which is the legendary mod for Yamato. Now, recently people have been switching to reload mod. It makes sense. I think reload mod might be better nowadays just because of that extra DPM, because the reload legendary mod doesn't give you that DPM anymore, so it got nerfed. So honestly, reload mod might be better. In this game I was running legendary, so this is the build I'm gonna show you. Um, I might try reload mod later on. I'm not the best battleship player ever, so it probably won't make a difference for me, but for people it would. Legendary mod is not the worst. You're gonna get some better RNG sometimes, but it's not as consistent. So it is what it is. For planes, I'm running spotter plane, not fighter plane, because I prefer being able to shoot over islands, maybe shoot at super long ranges, things like that. But fighter plane is also not bad. If you want to run fighter plane, that's fine, because you can protect yourself against the second carrier strike if you're isolated, but you can't protect your first against the first one. You can't protect yourself against the first strike because the carrier is always going to make a first strike through. The fighter doesn't engage it before the first strike comes through, but it should protect you for the second strike, so that's fine. Alright, to end the video, I'm going to tell you guys thanks for the support, thanks for the followers on Twitch, for the members on Discord, for the subscribers on YouTube. I thank all of you for helping me out. I'm trying to get CC, so it might take us a while, but I believe we're on the right track. Our requirement, we beat the requirements or whatever for CC, so I hope maybe they take a look into it. Um, it would be great if I can get CC, or even, yeah, CC and Twitch partner would be just amazing, guys. I know we have the numbers for it, so I don't see any reason why they would deny us or anything, but we'll see. So thanks for all the support, guys, and if you can leave a subscription or something on YouTube, or a like on the video, and maybe even follow me on Twitch or something, or join the Discord, anything, man, that would help me a bunch. So hopefully you enjoyed this Yamato commentary. First one, a commentary on a replay. I never watch replays, man, but this one happened on stream yesterday. It was really exciting. I had to feature it today, so yeah. I'll leave the VOD on Twitch is up, but you have this video for commentary. So thank you for watching, everyone. So I'll see you next time.